Welcome YouTube to Complete Lifestyles, where we focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Nobody is perfect, but we can all become complete as individuals. So, before we get into today's topic, let's just go over all the little small stuff. Everything's going to be in the description below. I got clothing, apparel, my own creative designs on Redbubble, Teespring, links in the below. My website, CompleteLifestyle.co. It's got the hat, the clothes, the sandals, the hoodies. It's getting cold out here. The sweatpants, you name it. My book, You've Got Next, How to Live a Complete Lifestyle. It's also on my website, but you can also look it up on Barnes & Nobles and Amazon.com. And then finally on my website, speaking engagements, one-on-one coaching. I'm starting to get back into that. If you're in North Carolina, Virginia, close in my proximity, personal training, one-on-one coaching, you name it, just reach out, hit me up. So, what is the video for today, guys? Guys really only want one thing. One thing. Before I get into it, I gotta let you know, stay tuned till the end. You don't want to miss it, because it may be what you think. It may not be what you think. So, let's get into it. Obviously, I did a previous video on, what are some of the things that guys need and want, and I named, 2 or 3 things. But if we're being completely honest, a lot of guys are not honest with themselves. And a lot of women probably wouldn't think about it like this, but we're going to jump into it today. When I looked up what a man wants from a woman, there are a few things that came up. And so if you see me glancing to the side, I'm just reading off some of the things I looked up. Let's see. He wants to be attracted to you. In the case of what a man really wants and one thing only, that's important, especially in the beginning, because guys, we're visual. I mean, women are somewhat visual too, but they want more of the whole overall package. But when it comes to a guy just being attracted to you, it's on the list, but attraction fades. So, a lot of times as both sides get older, you want more. Women's body changes, and so that attraction level that you might have had in the beginning, it might go down, it might go up, depending on how you feel about her. Is it more than just the looks, etc., etc.? So that really isn't the main thing that guys really want from a female. So that's number one. I'm going to go through maybe 4 or 5 of them. So number 2, he wants someone he can share his passion, his goal, his dreams with. This is important to guys in the long run. So guys that see a future with you, want to be more than just in a relationship, we want to be married, whatever, or we feel like you can hold it down with us from the ground up. We do care about this thing. But if we're being completely honest, in today's society, most people keep these types of things to themselves. They might mention it, but it's not something that's important to a man to where this is what he truly wants with his woman. Now, this is very important because you really do want somebody that you can share your goals with, your dreams, etc., with. You want to build and be able to build and all that other stuff. So it is important, but it's definitely not the main thing or the real one thing that somebody wants. Number 3, just like he has his own goals and visions, he wants his woman to have her own goals and visions. And I've asked a lot of men, and they like, man, shoot, I'm doing my thing. I want my woman. I don't want her to just work a regular job and come home, even though that's nice. But I want her to start her own business. I want her to have her own passion, her own things of success that she wants to do. So, a woman may think, yeah, man, my guy wants me to just to have my own and do well. And we do. We always want to be positive for you. But that's not what we think about when we say, if you ask 10 guys, what's the number one thing that's really important to them. So, number 4, he wants a woman that he's compatible with. Every guy, when you meet a girl, and vice versa, when you meet a guy, for whatever reason, you guys are attracted to each other, you come together, you start dating, and it's very important that you are compatible with a person. It's got to be more than just the sex. It's got to be more than just the look of somebody. So that's not really the most important thing. It is very important because, like I said, you want somebody that it's easy. You know, you don't want somebody that you seem like you are struggling with. Y'all never on the same page. Y'all don't never work out. Y'all always arguing and fighting. We don't have time for that. So I'll give you a couple quick ones. I won't go through descriptions with them, but if you ask the guy what's the main thing that he really wants, he wants a woman with a perfect body. We know that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. There's no such thing as perfect. It may be perfect for you, but that's not what he really wants. Because like I said, women's bodies, they fluctuate. Men's bodies, they fluctuate over time. They change. So that's not something that's sustainable. It's something to say. A great vibe. Same with compatibility. You know, same thing. He wants great personality. A lot of men do value that. They put that at the top and say something like, well, you know, it's in my top thing that I want my girl to be a personality, or I want her to have a certain characteristic, whatever. And then I've asked a lot of guys and they said, you know, true love was what they really wanted. But the more they explained it, it didn't equate to some other things that I'm going to get to when I explain my point to them. So, drum roll, please. What is it? I'm going to be honest with you, man. Everybody, y'all already knew the answer. Guys really want just sex. Sex. No, I'm just playing. Wait. Don't click off the video. I was just playing. That's not it. The answer is, guys really, we just don't want to be stressed out. Sex may be 1B, but the truth is, when you're involved with someone and you're actually spending time with that person, the amount of time spent having sex is not long. Especially if you guys are, you know, taking steps and planning on getting married, having kids, especially when you start having kids. And the older you get, the amount of time that you guys are actually spending having sex decreases tremendously over the years. Sometimes you have to even, you know, find new ways to keep the interest, the spark going, different, maybe therapy, different classes, whatever, and keep the attraction level up. So, sex is extremely important to a lot of men. But, in all honesty, and men probably don't even think about it like this, but sex is important, but we just don't want to be stressed out. And so when I say we don't want to be stressed out, I'm going to tell you, we don't want to argue. I can't speak for every man, but I'm pretty sure I can speak for most men and say we don't want to argue. If we can just, we'll always have disagreements and misunderstandings, whatever. We might not be on the same page with different things, but let's talk it out. I don't want to yell. I don't want to scream. I don't want to be cursing. I don't want to be fighting. You know, we want you to pick us up when we're down. You know, a man's job is to be the head of the household. A man's job is to handle responsibilities, make sure that he's doing what he is supposed to do for his family, for his wife, for his kids, etc., etc. We don't want to be holding grudges. You know, me personally, if I'm dealing with somebody, I don't want to go to bed with us not being on the same page. Whether we can agree or not, or agree to disagree, you know, I don't like being issued ultimatums either. Like, men stress over these type of things because, like you said, the average man is supposed to be the head of the household. So he's already got a lot of weight on his shoulders, telling us what we do better. We want you to work with us. I mentioned that before. Like, if there is a disagreement on something, we don't have to argue. Let's sit down. Let's have a conversation. We don't want the silent treatment either, ladies. So, that's just as bad when there's something obviously bothering you and something on your mind, and then instead of us talking about it and being able to work towards it, you walk off and don't talk. We hate that. It all builds stress on us. And what I will say is, I didn't write this down, but I'm going to just say this. Stress kills. My personal belief, a lot of diseases, a lot of things that break down in the body is related to stress. So the more we can eliminate that, the better it will be, because most people just don't realize how much stress affects people. It causes certain people to gain weight. It causes certain people to lose weight. Your body starts acting up. You got bumps on your face. Your acne breaks down, chest pains, cancer. I mean, it's a lot of different things that equate to stress. And then at the same time, a real man is not going to want his woman stressed either. Yes, this video is giving a deep insight and meaning into, what a guy really wants, whether he will admit it or whether he never even realized how much more valuable not being stressed is than any other thing. The truth is, we don't want our women stressed. We try to make sure that you're good, that you're healthy, that you're always on the positive, that we don't like seeing our women cry. We don't like seeing our women upset. So if both sides can come together and basically work together so that whatever we got going on, whatever we're dealing with, I'm not stressing you out, you're not stressing me out. The rest of it, we can work past and move on. So I put a start by this because I want everybody that's watching my channel, watching this video, to test it out and see. All men would love for their women to come to them and say, hey baby, let's have sex right now. But if you stress him afterwards, I guarantee you he'll regret doing it. It's like I enjoyed it for the moment, but then here I got to go dealing with this BS afterwards. So it takes away from how special or how much he enjoyed with it. And I'm sure it works vice versa. So what I want everybody here to do, that's watching my video, go tell your man, or even fellas if you're watching, because it works the same way. I'm pretty sure if women really sat down and thought about it, this would probably be the main thing. But go tell your woman, you ain't going to stress them out no more, guys. See how the whole relationship elevates, because this is a key factor that people don't realize how important it plays a role in their relationship. So obviously, like I said, everybody will want you to come and say, hey, let's have sex right now. But if you really sat down and thought about it, if you went to your partner and you actually did it, just don't go say it just to say it. It's a relief on everybody. Hey, babe, I appreciate you. And from now on, I'm going to make sure that I try to make sure that we do not stress. That's my secret for the day, guys. I'm giving out game. I'm feeling the movement. I'm on a different pace. I can feel the vibe. This video is a game changer, guys. Take time and really think about what I just shared with you today. Like, comment, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Enjoy your day.